Okay, so the XVX MK61 is a 60% mechanical keyboard that's really interesting. And it's not interesting because it's a 60% keyboard, but this keyboard actually gives you the option of a 2.4 GHz wireless connection for gaming, so you can actually game wirelessly without any lag. In this video, we're going to talk about this keyboard extensively and figure out whether this is the keyboard for you. First, the unboxing experience. When you open up the black box that this keyboard comes in, you're going to get the keyboard itself in all of its coral design glory, and you're going to get the 2.4 GHz dongle attached to the back of the keyboard actually. Moving on from that, you're going to get some paperwork that pretty much tells you everything that you need to know about this keyboard. You also get a free mouse pad in the box, which is not something I've actually seen with any other keyboard before, except the keyboard that was actually purchased in a bundle. Beyond that though, the only other things you're going to get are going to be the keycap removal tool and the USB-C cable. Now, speaking about the physical bits and the build quality for the board, like I said before, this is a coral design, right? So the keyboard actually looks really good. Anybody who likes aquatic life is going to love this. On the back is where the 2.4 GHz dongle is located, so if you want to use this keyboard wirelessly, you don't have to worry about connecting via Bluetooth. You just have to connect that dongle to your computer somehow and your keyboard starts to work automatically. The switch to turn this keyboard on and off is also on the back of the keyboard towards the center, and above that you're going to get the singular USB-C port for running this keyboard wired. Needless to say, the USB-C port is also the way that you charge the 1850 mAh battery that's actually built into this keyboard, and this battery can actually last up to 10 hours of continuous use on a single charge with the RGB fully blasting. Speaking about the keycaps on this keyboard, they actually look and feel really great. I mean, they are PBT keycaps, so they are not going to experience any shine and they are not going to fade over time like ABS plastic keycaps. Even though these do not have pass-through for the RGB, they're really decent quality keycaps. Although I should say, taking them off the board, they don't exactly feel like the best keycaps I've used, but they are pretty decent. My unit came with linear Gateron yellow switches. They were pretty decent to type on, they felt really good, and these are actually pretty excellent for gamers, so I had no complaints typing with this or playing any games with this. They felt nice and I was pretty much satisfied. That said though, the only part of this keyboard that I seemed to have a problem with was the stabilizers. They rattled a lot, like it was a lot. I almost could not believe how much rattling went on. So if you are comfortable modding your keyboard a bit or taking it apart, you should be able to fix this, but ultimately it didn't feel great. It's also important to note that this keyboard is fully hot swappable, so if for some reason you don't like the key switches that you bought with the board, you can actually completely switch them out for whatever else you want later, as long as they're the Cherry MX style switches. That said, let's actually get into a quick typing test so that we can get a sense of what this keyboard sounds like when you're actually typing with it. With this board, you get 19 RGB profiles, you get a way to speed up or reduce the speed, and you get a way to increase or reduce the intensity of the lighting on your board, which is actually really nice. It's very convenient, and all these things are actually included in the manual that comes with the keyboard. I also read on the product page that you can actually completely customize this keyboard for macros and such if you download the software, but this software is only still available for Windows at this time. There is no Mac version, and as I am a Mac OS user, I couldn't fully test it out, but I'm sure somebody out there is going to do that soon. In conclusion, this is a fantastic 60% mechanical keyboard that would pretty much give you everything you need. It covers all the basic bases and gives you some extra features on the top. Full N key rollover, anti-ghosting, and you actually get a 2.4 GHz wireless connection, and all this for $80 at the time of making this video. The XVX MK61 is a fantastic keyboard that I would absolutely recommend to anybody who is on a budget and can actually afford $80 for 60% and are particularly looking for a 60% mechanical keyboard form factor. That was pretty much my review of this keyboard. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I will see you on another video that was shot by Kagan. Peace.